Good morning to all. Today's our new topic is the Biot-Savart's law. The Biot-Savart's law is one of the fundamental law of magnetic effect of the current, and its important is like equal to the Coulomb's law in this chapter. So let's start it. The Biot-Savart's law, in which we are doing the derivation to find the magnetic field. Let's suppose there is a line wire. It is not like that it should be a straight wire. You can take any of the shape of the wire, right? It is carrying current the I. If suppose if I hold this wire in my hand, so this is my right hand, and if I am holding, so the thumb shows the direction of the current goes up, and the curl of the finger shows the direction of magnetic field. Suppose if I am holding like this, so the magnetic field going inside the board from this point and coming out from this point. So let's suppose at any point P, the magnetic field is going inside. So this is called the B, vector B, right? We have to do the discussion to find the magnetic field according to the Biot-Savart's law. We have taken the length of the wire from point X to the point P. Y can be the infinite. So you can take a small element here, and we can give the name small a and small b. The current for each and every element, if I do the number of the pieces of this wire, so the current always be same. Let's suppose the length of this wire is the dA, right? Okay, and the point P has some distance from this element called the R and having angle theta. So the magnetic field B due to this small element depends on some parameter. According to the Biot-Savart's law, the magnetic field due to the small element dB, because it is a vector quantity, depends on this length of the small element. So the dB directly proportional to the dl. This is called the first assumption. Point number 2, the magnetic field produced at the point P also depends on the current. So the dB directly proportional to the current. You can write the I. Point number 3, the dB inversely proportional to the square of distance. And point number 4, the dB directly proportional to the sine of angle, yani sine theta. So the magnetic field at this point due to the current carrying conductor depends on the length of the element, current passes through that element, the square of distance, that means inversely proportional to, and it depends on the angle made by this line. Here, after taking these all parameters, the resultant magnetic field becomes the I dot vector dl into sine theta inversely proportional to the square of distance. Then I dl sine theta by r square. You can see the theta is the angle between r and this length called dl. We have taken a small element, so you can take each and every small element on this wire. Here the theta is the angle between this r and the dl. So how I can write? I can write here like vector r, because the dB is a vector quantity. In the vector we always write the r cap with the unit vector, as I write vector is equal to mod a dot a cap. So the r cap is the unit vector of the magnetic field. Here the r cap will equal to the vector r divided by the mod of r in magnitude r. So we can write the dB directly proportional to I dl cross vector r divided by r square. Okay. Here sine theta is the angle between dl and dr. Can be 90 degree, can be less than 90 degree, can be 0 degree also. So I have written here the vector product of the r and the dl. Here the dl is also one of the direction which shows the direction of the length. then dl cross vector r. Idl cross vector r and r square. So simple form of magnetic field. Simple form. The dB directly proportional to idl sine theta divided by r square. Which formula is this? This is the vector form. Vector form, right? And the dB, on removing this proportional sign, we will get mu 0 4 pi dot idl sine theta divided by r square. This is. And the unit of the magnetic field is the Tesla. See, here some important facts I am writing notes. The first, as we know in the Coulomb's law, the electrostatic force depends on the product of charges, and the electrostatic force originated due to the source charge. So what is the source of the magnetic field? The source of the magnetic field is the I and dl. So first is the source of magnetic field is I dot dl. Why we are taking the dl? Because of the small element. Point number 2. The second point is mu 0 upon 4 pi has value 10 to the power minus 7. And what is the mu 0? It is known as the permeability of the free space, right? Third point, mu 0 has value 10 to the power minus 7 dot 4 pi. In the book, you can see the unit of the mu naught and the value of the mu naught. The value of the mu naught is 10 to the power minus 7 dot 4 pi. Keep remembering. Okay, so this is the Biot-Savart's law.